and welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion presents On the Pavilion, our brand new football talk show where all we talk is everything relevant to football. To my immediate right, we have Shamir Miradali, and next to me we have Kevin Lala, and we want to thank our lovely audience for joining us this evening. So this is episode 1, or better known as our pilot episode, and what better way to start, guys, by talking about the nearing and upcoming World Cup, Qatar 2022 World Cup. Before we get serious, who are the teams that will normally back for the World Cup?
I personally have an international team. I always like Super Warriors, but that's nowhere to this season. Fingers crossed, they come through 2026.
Or maybe the one after.
Maybe one after, who knows, but usually I like to back the main people, Germany. I like Germany a lot.
Okay.
And maybe Spain, but these days I'm looking for a dark horse to back. So when you talk about the groups, I'll find a dark horse and I'll back one of those.
Kevin, you went blue?
Yeah, I went blue.
Does that matter?
No, that doesn't matter.
team?
No. So I was in England for a few years, so England is my default. But I always had a soft spot for Holland, right? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. So yeah, always
Love
second, always third. Yeah,
Love
so those are my two usual ones. This year it's mixed up. It's different. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Audience, members, who do we back? Alright.
Funny enough, you actually in blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my dear? Okay.
All
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you answered the wrong answers. Argentina was the correct answer.
So who's
What
that?
Argentina was the correct answer.
What about you?
Yeah, Argentina was the correct answer. Argentina is the greatest. Yeah, that's it. La Albiceleste, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I thought you was going to cop out because I thought you were Italian fan, all those excuses he was making, but then when you said that you're back in Germany, I said,
No. So, give me your favorite World Cup moment so far. You have one? You don't have one?
It had to be...
Or you're on the spot?
No, not on the spot actually. It's a weird one though. It would have been 2006 World Cup. Gabriel Heinz scored a beauty of a header. I want to say, what's it against Serbia Montenegro? Yeah, don't quote me if it was the wrong teams, but I just remember Gabriel Heinz scoring a mad bullet header, and it was just one of my favorite moments back in Argentina.
Me, it was more the campaign for Holland when they made it to the finals against Spain. Yeah, it was Spain. Yeah, I mean, bringing on a goalkeeper to save penalties against Mexico was like a stroke of genius. The whole squad getting to play and bringing the squad all the way to the finals. I mean, it was awesome. Yeah, it was an awesome squad. So.
I like controversy, to be honest. So I love the headbutts. That was heights. That was fun. That was a great final, to be honest with you. But just for nostalgia wise, I love the run up to 2006 World Cup when Trinidad actually qualified. That Bahrain goal, amazing. That was
definitely.
a real moment for me. So I think I'll cut out and pick that one for now.
That's a great, I like that one. So, of course, we can't talk World Cup without talking about the groups.
Yeah.
And I think that, to me at least, it's the first World Cup that the groups are so interesting, so tight, except maybe for Group A. And even Group A, a bit tight. So, as we say in Group A, let's call them out really quickly. So, Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands.
Yeah.
If you had to predict that group, quick, just up to real quick.
Come on, go for it.
I would say Senegal. Senegal is one of my picks for this season. Right?
Yeah.
Not even dark horses. That's one of my favorites right now. Right?
Yeah,
now.
shadow facts. Not dark horses right now. Shadow facts. Right? Not dark at all.
True.
Senegal and back to Netherlands again.
Yeah. So. I think those two come out the group easily. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say easily.
Not easily, because Ecuador always play pretty well, and Qatar at home. It was only once that a home nation never made it out of the group stage. I think that was in South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think they came third.
They came third, yeah.
This guy scored a worthy.
I remember trying to say his name. Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah.
That was a worthy.
Yeah.
That was a worthy. Yeah.
I think that was the only time a host nation didn't make it out of the group stage.
And to be fair, they have a decent squad, I saw them for Gold Cup, but I don't think they kept those guys, but we'll see. They have a decent squad. Alright, Group B, top two. So of course you have England, the controversial Iran, USA, and Wales.
And I think Iran play in USA again, first game. So yeah.
I think this group is all hard to call. I think in no go through the group, supposedly. Right?
Go through, come on. Man.
I mean,
it's like
Southgate is our Southgate, you know, his tactics not great. But I think they have enough firepower and that team, the squad is supposed to be strong enough to get through the group. I think they'll fight up a second between America and Wales, because I think Wales actually have a lot of quality talent in terms of Premier League talent. America, the new coach, I don't think he's one of the better ones, honestly speaking. So I don't think they're meshing to the point where they perform well in the World Cup. So I think they actually might come out. America actually come out of the first group.
I don't think England would they're going to make it, but they're going to struggle. I think they're going to come second at least.
To who though?
Maybe USA. I don't know. If it's any group, this is the group USA could take advantage of, because USA normally has a good tactical advantage, you know, with coaching and with the.
So we're just going to disrespect Wales like that.
So,
I back in Wales.
I would love Wales, but
Wales might do something.
they don't have that depth in the squad as well, right? Iran could also make an upset, but upset like probably England or those guys, right? But England, with their recent form, and now we've seen a lot of injuries coming up too, right? I don't think it's such an easy sailing trip through to the finals.
I think honestly, this one is a battle of coaches, you know. This group is coaches. How the coaches use their teams is what will set them apart in this group.
Alright, sure. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Now I want to throw this one out to the audience here. So who do you think?
This
who do you think the top two coming out of Group C will be? So Group C is Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland.
So, you know, Argentina for sure.
Right.
Now, I guess the next two teams, or the next team would be either Mexico or Poland. I would like to back CONCACAF, you know, because that's where we are.
Of course.
But, you know, Poland has, you know, the talisman in Lewandowski. So, Mexico have World Cup Ochoa.
Yes.
What's World Cup Ocho?
Oh, bro. So, the guy from How I Met Your Mother now, so in his past life, he was just okay. But if you know, what their goalkeeper turns into a prime Buffon.
You mean goalkeeper? For World Cup, sure. For all World Cup, No, I know what you're talking about. I just want to say like every 8 years or something.
Amazing. Yeah, so give it up to them. What's up? Sorry, who's coming second behind Argentina? That's the main question.
I think I'm going to go Mexico.
Okay.
I think I'm going Mexico, because Mexico has also players who play at least top 5 football in like Argentina, in Spain and Liga.
Right.
You know, so I think maybe in terms of total depth, Mexico might just have.
The worrying thing about Mexico is they came third to qualify in CONCACAF. I mean, USA and Canada top the group, surprisingly.
Canada was a dark horse. I think Canada was a dark horse for this World Cup.
We'll jump on that. Definitely want to talk about them.
This is definitely not living up to Mexico standards. But they are the giant killers, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But are they the giants in this group?
Definitely not.
I think,
Only Argentina, right?
No, I mean, I'll give a decent shout to Poland. At least they have the pedigree.
I think Poland key is where they come with the pedigree of playing in Europe's top 5s, you know. Lewandowski leading the line, they have a good keeper, I think Chesney.
But also their players are a bit older, aged.
I think
experienced.
I think when we get these squads, we will know exactly how teams will set up, line up. We expect to play, we expect, you know, comfy bench, but for now, I think the names given right now, I think Argentina and Poland and Mexico is a fight for a second. I think second.
Is that tight one?
Yeah, I think second will be tough.
So Saudi Arabia out.
They play good football though.
No, they play really good.
I like minnows, but
I don't think that is the firepower for this team.
But for those, I mean, mostly people who back Argentina will know this. For some reason, almost every World Cup, Argentina and Mexico have to meet. I don't know why it is for the past few. And when now we in the group stages,
and how does it normally go?
Or something or quarters. No, we win. But it's tight. it's always tight because I'm afraid of Mexico. I'm not gonna lie to you all at all. Every time the players are always up for it. But we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Group D: France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia.
France out. France out. They lost. I'm sorry.
Qualified out to me. You don't mean out.
No.
Wow.
No, as in last in the group. Or third of the group.
Wow. The views of Kevin Lala, not the views of Shamir and myself, right? I know what it is.
Can you deny what the curse, right? The curse of the winners, the defending champions curse. What happened to Germany last year?
The Spain before that.
Yeah. Or Spain before that.
Yeah.
Right?
It's tough.
It is tough.
Okay. And to be fair, two of the main guys out, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Two of the big names
And
out.
the keeper's not the best.
Oh, why
What?
don't do that? Why
Don't
don't
do
do
that. I mean, for right now, that's Spurs fan too, right?
I would not have
Come on. It's like,
I will not have you. He's amazing.
No, he's amazing, but
not
I
have
mean,
you.
they could have a better option now.
Wow.
I think they actually have the keepers in
Yeah.
the background and they just haven't taken over Loris' spot.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they can't.
Yeah.
That's the
They
point.
can't. No.
All right. So the Socceroos, Denmark, Tunisia.
So, the reason why I think France will bow so early in the groups is because the group itself is a group that's made for them to come out of. You understand? Socceroos, we all know they do well, but the depth isn't there to fight against France. Denmark, though, are very good up coming side. They perform
That
well.
would be my dark horses for
that's
this
the
one.
next
Yeah.
dark horse
That
as
is
well,
my
yes.
dark horse.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have next. Tunisia is African giants.
We will know about that. Yeah.
Well, you guys from AFCON, but they didn't do too well in AFCON.
They were hot and cold. They were very hot and
They
cold.
weren't
Yes.
consistent enough, right? So they didn't have the depth in the squad to carry them forward in this group stage where we had battle for second, honestly speaking. I think France have enough squad depth to carry them through the group first, and the rest will be fighting for second.
But Tunisia have some tricky players.
Yes.
So I will just say be wary. Not saying anything further, but just be wary.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of tricky, we get into some very the last four groups sticky. So Group E. You ready for this? Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, pressure. That is a tough group, right?
What do you think?
So, off the cuff, I would like to say Spain, Germany.
Right.
But the Jaredness in me, would like to see Spain, Japan.
Yeah. I agree
Because
with that.
Japan
one.
have some players that people
Yeah.
sleeping on.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I think that Japan could cause some trouble.
They could very well, yeah.
I believe that same exact thing. Spain, Japan for this
So
one.
why are we discussing Germany? What's happened to Germany? What's up with Germany?
No, Germany have some dangerous youths, and it's always it doesn't make it's not fair, to discount them. But I just think I don't know if they hunger there this time around, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But for me, I just off the cuff,
Yeah.
Spain, Germany for sure, but Spain, Japan as a shout.
Nice ring fit for you?
Yeah, that's a shout.
I mean, to be honest with you, Germany has a new coach, Hansi Flick, from Bayern.
Yeah, of course.
Young coach, very dynamic, good tactics. I think he took over from when whoever left Bayern before mid-season took them to titles, right? Good team, they have good youngsters like cropping up again. I think the team is a team that is built on like the German mentality, work.
Yes.
So they will work in this World Cup.
Correct. And they have a lot of great youths.
And they have plenty of talent, plenty. They expect to see Sane,
Of course.
Havertz, your boy Havertz,
Of
right?
course, have to.
Muller is probably his last
Yeah,
World Cup,
correct.
right?
Werner.
But it's probably his last World Cup, you never know. He looked like he's been the last 10 years, right? But he's not out of coverage, you're probably right. But he has something to prove in this World Cup. I think he will carry the side. I think he's one of their leaders in this team with Neuer. And I think Germany just has enough capability and talent to come out of this group. This group shouldn't challenge them to the extent where they're out without any fighting. They will be good. They will be in this World Cup.
Yeah,
Just
that's
wanna
right.
make sure and throw some props now. Props that we have, Costa Rica, the local company.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Costa
yeah.
Rica.
Costa Rica is one of those sides that if they sleep,
Yeah.
they take a foot off the gas and then just punish you.
Correct.
Yeah. Please.
So they have real footballing history and pedigree there. So
Correct.
That group is going to come down to which teams we switch on. I think probably Germany for sure. But,
Yeah.
after that, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Costa Rica is like a bogey side, no. There's a next South America side also a bogey side. Ecuador.
Yeah, so Ecuador.
And they have some good talent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So I think there
yeah.
are two bogey sides with a lot of teams. I don't know why we think in Spain is such an easy go.
It's not
Why
that
is it
easy
easy go? Why is it
because
easy go?
for
Why
Euro
is it-
Cup they barely won all the games, eh?
Right.
So like I think 5 or 6 of their games they actually carried on the extra time and then played a full 120 minutes, right? So they struggle to actually win.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
think there's like a given
But
Spain
they
to
have
because
options. They have plenty of options. They have a big pool of players to choose from.
Yeah.
True.
So, right?
As you mentioned, Costa Rica, just a big shout out to One Chop. If you all know, if you know, you know. Right? These youngins might know who One Chop is. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia.
Yeah, this one.
This is a nice group. This is a nice group. If you had to call a group of people, that could be
All
a son.
four, these four that
Yeah,
I'm calling
this
here,
group is
all
a- this
four,
group
all
is a
four.
tough group.
Yeah, but that's a tough group. Top teams, good teams. Morocco is no walkover.
Yeah.
Canada, as we said, just flew through qualifiers
Yeah.
and they have great talent, great
Yeah.
team. Most of the players play in top flights in
I like
Europe.
chemistry in that team as well.
Correct.
I like chemistry, yeah.
Belgium, oh gosh.
Yeah,
Right?
Belgium.
Yeah, but is it that the golden era has come to an end? Are we calling it because the last 2 World Cups should have been Belgium's time?
And England's time.
Yeah, because it's not
And
talent
Holland then.
talent growing with that team, right?
Correct.
Right? De Bruyne was in his prime, he's still in his prime. But the last 2 World Cups, younger, faster, fitter, Lukaku was in form then. He's in half form for the World Cup. He's back from injury or whatever, right? I don't think Belgium have they missed their chance to win a World Cup. Will it come now? You never know.
Fair shout, fair shout. But who's your top 2? Who we calling the top 2
Now,
out there?
all that's being said, I don't think they will.
So come to
top
end
out.
after the group stage.
Because like I say, right, they have performed well in tournaments past, but they haven't won a title with this talent that they have. Right, they have a lot.
Yeah,
of
but to be
talent.
fair, we've seen this with many other teams like Portugal and Spain. Better Spain sides that never won World Cup. Better Portugal sides. Better Netherlands
Portugal did
sides.
win Euro.
Right? Yeah, but some way before. Better teams than them, like with Mendieta and stuff like
But
better,
the
you
people
know.
have said that Belgium, the golden era of talent was the last 5 years, 6 years. Right? That group of players coming up was supposed to take them to a title, or at least bring them in conversation strongly enough to be competing in finals, but they haven't. So I think they would come on their group, but I don't foresee them. It has to be make or break this time. Make or break.
Right? And you're still dodging the question. Top 2.
Croatia and maybe Belgium. Maybe.
I see.
You agree with that, Kevin?
Nah, Morocco and Belgium. Croatia, they scored a little bit older experience again. And
Yeah.
yeah,
The Modric.
Perisic,
Yeah.
I guess, Modric.
Precision.
Kovacic.
Come on.
He's
I
in
mean,
form for
yeah,
12
I
minutes
mean,
each game, you know, but still.
Yeah.
And Canada, they're the new boys. Yes, they're good, but they don't have the experience. I don't think they have the experience to take them very far. I mean, they may cause some trouble, but I don't know.
So we saying Belgium, Croatia.
I say in Belgium, Morocco.
Ooh, well, because we have
Yeah,
know
because of
Morocco,
that.
right?
But Morocco is
Yes.
very, very solid in the defense.
Yeah.
They're very confident in the defense, right?
So wing backs.
Yeah, they wing backs, so they could rely on that and go forward as well.
Yeah. But they have firepower to score the goals that they need to score.
They have a few, yeah.
Yes,
they have a
yes,
few.
yeah. Solid, yeah.
Hakim alone, Hakim from Old Pendant, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right.
Hakim is very.
Yeah, there's a next one.
It gets in harder, guys.
So
So
yeah, this
Group G,
one is
Yeah.
Brazil, Serbia,
actually the last one is
Switzerland, Cameroon.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think I choose.
this one,
Honestly,
yeah. Brazil.
No.
Brazil. Are you afraid
No.
of this group or
What do you think?
no?
No,
You're confident? Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
No, if we could break down this one a little bit, right? So we know what Brazil brings to the
Yeah,
World
yeah,
Cup,
yeah.
and especially the talent that they have right now. Countless talent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, our producer has been bringing up during the week and asking a good question.
Yeah.
Who? Now, hear me out here properly. Who is the main game winner for Brazil? Hear me out. When the chips are down, 85th minute, 0-0 against Switzerland, right? Xhaka playing the game of his life, and they can't for some reason. And Soma, and not Soma, whoever the big keeper now is for Switzerland, they can't seem to score. Who is the big game winner for Brazil
We know who's
going
Jared.
into the World
We know
Cup?
who's Jared pick for that.
No, I don't have a opinion. No, my producer posed the quiz a good question. They have great talent, but who has that mental fortitude to dig deep and win the game for Brazil?
Fred.
I didn't make it look up, but if you asked me this question a year ago, a year and a half ago, I would have told you maybe nobody, right? But this season, we've seen Vinicius come to the table, come up, step up, right? I know you're thinking that, you know, he may not be able, but I think based on his performance he had in this season so far, I think he may be able to carry that weight with Neymar to change the game. Now, Neymar is Neymar, right? Hot and cool when he wants to be, right? But I think when it matters most, he'll take the pressure and he'll try to perform for his country. So I think those two players are their game changers.
All right. Now Cameroon, as we know, Kevin.
Yeah,
No,
they have
good firepower.
Good firepower, decent defense.
Decent defense. Good mixture.
Yeah.
Right? Not a terrible team. They have a decent chance of coming out or causing some trouble, but Switzerland and Serbia have that
Yeah, they have that
pedigree.
pedigree, that history, that everything.
Yeah, they have that. They are custom fighting and
I'm
coming
curious
out.
to see the scores for these two teams because depending on who they pick will determine if they make it out or not.
Yeah, but sadly, their key guy, Isak, is out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For Switzerland.
For Switzerland, or Switzerland.
Yeah.
No, that's Sweden.
Yes, that's Sweden.
Sweden, oh
They
yes.
actually make
Sorry,
it.
I rushed it. Yeah, my bad. Yes,
So-
my bad. I don't know why I thought you were there. My bad, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have Brian and Shaqiri to bring them out of this group. Yeah.
Shaqiri and Xhaka.
Jean Jacques.
Xhaka,
No, you know
yeah.
Jacques is a different
Yeah.
beast when he, and I must say, he has been having a good season so far for Arsenal, so he could step
Yeah.
up and play well.
Maybe.
So the top two.
Brazil.
Brazil for sure.
Brazil for sure. I honestly can't pick. Honest. I feel as though all the fight, I think Cameroon actually might scrape through this group. Yeah, I feel like I might scrape through this
The
group.
only problem I have with Cameroon is their midfield. They don't have no big set of playmakers.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have those strong strikers up in front, but to get the ball to them will be a problem.
Yeah, I think a lot of draws will be in the
Yeah,
group.
I would say Serbia just because they have a little more options as well. Yeah.
All right.
And who was the striker again in Euros from Serbia? And he was doing so well.
I think he's injured, you know.
So
Goals,
much
eh?
injuries.
Oh, yeah, he got injured. He broke his ACL.
Yeah, his name will lose me right now, but yes, yes,
I can't
yes.
pronounce it. I
Yeah.
know it is, but I'm not going to pronounce it.
Yeah, we won't
I
try.
think it's Sansa. I think his first name is.
I'm glad for you there with that one.
Sansa.
Because there's some tricky names to go through. Last but certainly not least, and the tastiest one, of course, Group H.
Yeah,
Portugal.
this is the definite group
Yeah,
of
this
that.
is group of that. Yeah.
Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me say it one more time. Portugal,
Yeah.
right, with the fake goat, Ghana, right, Darwin, Guay, and Son,
Why would be a big
Korea,
country?
right? Right? No, Darwin is the main man. No, off the bat,
Not the guy
discount.
from Real Madrid.
Discount.
Valverde.
Yeah, exactly.
Valverde.
Nah,
Valverde,
he's
sorry.
solid, but Darwin is, the big name right now, most controversial name right now.
Bentancur from
And
Spurs,
it's
come
a
on.
controversial player that might, Now, before we get into everything, how much police you think you'll need for the Ghana Uruguay game?
I was going to ask that. There's a group of history. Age history because Suarez.
Oh right, Suarez
and
gone.
handball.
Right.
Fans for that game.
So
This one is still playing for Ghana, eh? Yeah, can I get to the World Cup?
Jan?
Yeah. Asamoah. You think I play?
No,
the IU brothers in Ghana, right?
no, I wanna be real. I wanna be real honest with you. I don't say out of the cuff. Ghana last. Ghana
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Europe. No, they have a new coach, and they have actually some interesting talent that they might be trying to pull in and pull in. Right, they have some youngsters that they're trying to get to play for them. Fine, but based on our Afghan,
they were
not
horrible
too
for
hot
Afghan.
at all.
But out of all the African countries, they have the most history in World Cup.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, with them and Senegal.
But
Senegal
no, I
also
don't
have
think
some.
Ghana will be the whipping boys. in
Yeah.
this. Also, this is the only group that has one from each continent. So
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
So
And
there's a good
of
mix
course,
of. Yeah.
No, this one here too.
so we
Yeah.
given Portugal and who?
No,
I
again,
want Korea so bad. As I say, son.
Yeah,
I have to say
son.
son. I have to say son. Yeah. So yeah.
Who with Son though? Who that's the thing? the team was the team.
I know, it's just the whole country and then some. It's like,
Some team of men who did the mandatory military service.
yes. So all of them military, definitely.
So, Portugal fans, right, would always say they would discount Portugal because the coach they have is a 70-year-old, they will call him a dinosaur because his tactics are rough. Santos is their coach, right? And they have been performing well in the last couple of games, international-wise, because he hasn't been using the players to their best talents now. So it could be a worry for Portugal going later on in the tournament, depending on tactics and how well they do, based on how well the coach gives them the instructions.
Portugal also have to change their tactics a bit.
Yeah.
But this might come in the controversial part. They can't just rely on one person.
Yeah.
Right?
No, they have a decent.
No, they have a decent. They have a lot of
Come on,
talent.
we're doing Champions League fantasy, so we see a lot of the guys.
They have a lot of talent.
They lost
But-
talent as well to injuries, eh?
Just like,
Yeah.
I'm going to compare them to Argentina, just like Argentina playing without Messi as being the main man, Portugal has to do the same thing for them to actually win. They don't have to just rely or just get the ball to CR7 to it.
Yeah.
They have to allow the other players to play.
Yeah.
I agree.
They can have him on the field, that's great, right?
Yeah.
But don't always go through him.
Yeah.
So-
No, as you mentioned, Valverde and whatnot, Uruguay has some.
Yeah, they are so.
It's like a Pokédex, and keep popping up. Wait, he plays for Uruguay too? What the hell is it? It's just been learning my research for
I
this.
just think they were struggling defensively.
After they lost Gooden and playing again, so yeah.
Oh, the goat, yeah, boy.
There's a couple of defenders, but if they sort themselves out, I think Portugal and Uruguay make it.
Yeah, same here.
I think they make it.
Actually, no, I would say Portugal and South Korea. Depending on how bad everyone beats Ghana, that third place might go to
I think Portugal will right.
I'm going to Portugal, Korea, only because I try and look in nostalgia. 2002 World Cup, Korea was just on fire.
They were on fire.
And
How
they had the guys.
they brought down
with,
Germany. That
come
was so
on, come on. It
emotional.
was, so just for that reason alone, I think looking at them, we could just take a quick relook again. Anybody that we didn't analyze us. So who are the quick before we roll on? Who of all the groups now that we watch, we know the teams now, we know the players now. Any dark horses for winning the World Cup? Just dark horses.
For winning the whole World Cup.
Winning.
Okay.
Forget, just winning. Not coming out of the groups, winning. We know all the teams now. Quickly, dark horses. Now that we know who's who on their routes. Because A will play B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So 1, 2, so it'll be A1 versus B2. So you have a fair idea.
Right?
Well, for us, if that's your dark horse,
According to media, yes, Senegal are considered the dark horses. Yeah.
I think Senegal for me and Uruguay.
All right.
I'll say Denmark. Denmark, which
Oh, trying to win? All right. Cool. I love it.
Yeah, so-
What else? Yeah. I know, I put you in the spot.
I don't know, so I do like Senegal, but I also really like the Denmark squad right now. And Christian
Eriksen, yeah. Hopefully he's good, yeah.
It's a story, yeah.
It would be perfect like a movie,
Yeah.
attack or this year at the Euros, come back and lead the squad, I guess gets a really central playmaking role for United, and then leads the squad to a World Cup title. I feel like that would be a perfect story. So I feel like Denmark is the natural best dark horse.
Well, what we do, in the next segment, we'll take a look at what the betting odds are for the upcoming. So we're taking a quick break, and we'll see you right back after this. And we are back, right, on the Pavilion, episode 1, our pilot episode, discussing the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup. So we just discussed the groups, so now we just want to take a look at what the internet is saying, what some of the popular publications are saying on who the favorites are to win the World Cup. So according to the New York Times, they have Brazil, France, England, Spain as the top 4 choices, right? That's what the odd makers have of the top choices.
The American
right?
Yeah, that's American. That's what I'm going to say, yeah. What about Bet365 or one of
Right? then they're saying now it's followed by, I want to quote them properly, followed by another pedigreed group, Argentina, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands.
Interesting that Spain is so highly rated over Argentina in this World Cup.
Well, did you see how the Ballon d'Or voting went for some of the categories? That should, right? Like only Spanish players play football, but we won't go there. We won't go there. We're not going. It's not that kind of show, right? So,
Not yet anyway. Not yet anyway.
so according to Telegraph,
Right.
right,
Okay.
right, UK now. So a good mixture, right?
Okay.
So they have Brazil. 4-1 odds favorites, right, with Bet365 as you
Bet365,
recommended,
yeah.
right, as you wanted.
Okay.
You asked and you received. France 6-1, Argentina 13-2.
Okay.
Right, let that sink in. They have England 7-1, Spain 8-1, Germany 10-1, Netherlands 12-1, Portugal 16-1, Belgium 16-1 again. So that's their top teams that they have.
So that kind of
that
pattern
try, yes.
emerge, you know, because your teams are the teams that people push into it.
Right, so according to that, Brazil has a 20% chance of winning the World Cup. So they're really pushing
Yeah. Okay.
on Brazil coming out. Now, again, we did talk about the dark horses, but yes, dark horses still win. But what about some of the dark horses that I think could cause some trouble before we get into some of the talent?
I mean, like we mentioned, group by group, right? So Ecuador, Senegal will cause trouble in that group easily. I think Wales will cause trouble in Group B, possibly even come out of Group B. Mexico will cause trouble in that group and possibly come out as well. To count out Japan and Costa Rica as well in their group. I think they'll be difficult to beat.
Yeah, that Asia Pacific. So
Yeah.
Japan and Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is dark. It is in the dark, right? No one knows how they play it too well, right? To be able to counter or be able to attack on them, right?
But
So,
funny enough, there are lots of their youths. Well, Japan I could only speak about. There are a lot of their youths now are playing a lot of top flight football.
definitely
So we're
Japan,
getting to see now,
Yeah.
and I think that will help them a lot more because
Yeah.
even Australia, I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Australia has a lot of talent from their own leagues,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of easy
a lot
players,
of
yeah.
leagues, right?
Yeah.
So these Asia Pacific countries, they have a lot of
Oceania.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
They have a lot of talent
I
from
think
their own
also,
leagues itself.
If you look
so.
at it now holistically as well, each continent has a different playing style. You know. When it comes to the World Cup, if you be realistic with yourself, Africa plays a lot of defensive football with big strikers up top to score goals, right? Europe plays the boss teams, right? They play because they know they have the swag of, I have top 5 league in my continent, I have the players from there, I will boss the smaller teams. CONCACAF plays a lot of defensive football, real dogged, counter-attacking, fast on the break, wingers. Oceania plays the same thing, similar to a mixture of very counter-attacking as well as PC attacking players. And then you have, I'm missing the continents again. What am I missing?
CONCACAF is work of
Yeah,
South America.
South America, flair.
Yeah,
They play with
okay.
flair. They play with flair.
Beauty.
Right? They play with the art in the game. So I think if you watch it from a high level, that's what we're looking forward in these groups as well. The football will be amazing battles between these two these styles. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, so let's talk about some players. So of course, let's talk about the players that are not going to be at the World Cup, not necessarily through injury yet, but two big names stand out,
Yeah.
right? Of course, there's one I like to make fun of a lot on the channel, and of course, Mo Salah, or No Salah, sorry, Mo Salah, right? Mo Salah, and of course, Haaland.
Yeah.
So those are two of the big names that jump off the top of my dome. Anybody else have that really big that missing out?
A lot of Swedish players, well, Zlatan wouldn't be part of this World Cup again. Could have been his last, but he's not his last anymore.
But then he
He
wasn't
wasn't even in the
he
squad.
wasn't
Yeah,
even
the
in squad
coach
before,
kept him
yeah.
on the squad too.
I think
Yeah.
even for the last World Cup, he wasn't.
Yeah,
in
the coach kept
so-
him on the squad.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think if he had make it, they might have thrown him in as a kind of
maybe.
nostalgia vibe.
Maybe.
He's even popping the head right now.
All of Italy.
All of Italy,
All of
yes.
Italy.
Thank you. All of Italy. Yeah. All of Italy, yeah. They not they. Who else hasn't make it from Europe, boy?
That's tough, boy.
Yeah, that was
Italy.
hard,
I will give it
yeah.
out Italy's. As for me, it's strange.
It is strange.
Insane,
But,
It's a fathom and think about.
they played terribly in the qualifying, though, so they deserve not to make it, to be honest with you. Yeah, unfortunately for them. Now nation. But, wait. So here's the goal.
True.
Who else? What's missing?
I gave you all two big names. Yeah, that's my job there. Two big
I
names.
don't know who else missing.
I know you said about no, he's injured. we could go into the injury list. So the injury list is very interesting.
Yeah.
And some things are missing out. Some key. Oh, don't gosh, don't cry already, now, France. Oh gosh, right?
It is what it is.
Because France is the first name on the injury list here. So it was officially announced today. We knew it already.
Yeah.
But it was officially announced today that Pogba
Yeah,
won't be going. Not like it was anyway, because I
He
mean,
might have,
maybe. But to
I
me,
mean, he was
this-
key for the last World Cup.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he was.
saddest miss for me for them will be N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, he won't win as well.
Oh,
yeah.
he's not going, no?
No.
He's still injured.
Officially out.
Yeah, he's
Officially
still
out.
injured, still injured.
Yeah, suffered a setback in rehabilitation for the
Yeah.
hamstring. So pressure right now for
Yeah.
him.
I'd say
He'll be
that-
sidelined for at least 4 months.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Reece James for England.
Yes.
Is that a big miss?
I mean, they have options, so.
Trippier.
Yeah.
It comes to mind one time. Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker's not
He's
playing,
out.
he's out.
He's
Yeah.
out as well.
So I don't know, that makes Southgate choices easier.
Yeah.
Now you have less options.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he has a.
Yeah.
I mean, based on Trent playing these days, I don't know if they'll pick him as a.
Trent
as a
has
right
to
back.
go. Trent
Yeah.
has to.
Trent has to go.
He should go, but
You think Ben White have a shot?
yeah, as a centre back, yeah, not a right back.
I mean, we could play that too, right?
Yeah, he could, but I think he shouldn't go. He should go
Eric
as an
Dyer.
option,
Eric Dyer is coming through.
not a right back though.
No, not a right back, centre
Yeah,
back. Centre
he'll
back.
go, he'll go.
Yeah.
So he like him, he'll go.
So.
Yeah.
Portugal have a very
Jota.
interesting, yeah,
Jota.
Jota.
Jota is
Key
out.
for that team. Jota would have been amazing as well.
Yeah, that's a big one,
Yeah.
right? I think even Neto as well. I think they're trying to see,
He might
but
make it.
yeah,
Nah, I don't think he's
definitely
gonna
not.
make it now.
Right, Boubacar Kamara for France, Aston
Yeah.
Villa midfielder.
Is Mane fully fit for Bayern these days?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah.
playing
He
squad.
played,
Yeah, he scored against
Get an
Barca.
injury
Yeah,
recently, you know.
bro, no,
Yeah,
that's
It's
not.
Sané, probably. Sané is the one who was
Sané
injured.
was injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sané,
So he
yeah.
may-
But Son, yeah,
he
he's
might
touch and go, but he,
yeah.
for now he's okay.
Yeah.
He should be okay.
Okay.
But it's a race against time for a particular person, Lukaku. They're trying to see, yeah, they're trying to see if they can get him back in time. They're trying the utmost. Real pressure with him, you know.
And Richarlison from Brazil.
Yeah.
He
They have,
was.
they have
yeah.
firepower for
But he
it,
should be
yeah.
okay.
should
But
be
yeah,
okay,
they-
but, yeah,
I
they
don't
have-
think
they have
they'll-
other people
But he
who-
has
yeah.
been solid for them. I
No,
have
they
to,
have.
you have to
He
be
played well
fair.
for them, so.
Yeah.
I have to be real fair to him. They have been very, he has been
Yeah.
very solid for them. Yeah.
On the front there for Uruguay, Ronald Araujo.
Araujo is out.
So yeah, it seems like he's still in the, he's in the provisional squad right now,
Mhm.
and it seems like that he'll recover in time.
Yeah.
But he's a very big and very important for their defensive.
Yeah, I think so because they missed in centre back options and he's one of the upcoming ones.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess once he's available, then Uruguay all of a sudden becomes a lot more dangerous.
Mhm.
And he's a very big presence defensively as well as a huge attacking option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going forward.
Also, probably better for Brazil if Richarlison don't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No red cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chaos plus one.
Yeah. But sometimes they need that, eh?
Never know what he's gonna do.
Sometimes they need that, eh? To be honest with you, sometimes they need it, but I don't rate him as Everton since our history.
No, alright, that's fair. That's fair.
Who else is missing? Thiago could his injury record. I don't know if he actually going for Spain even himself. If he
Yeah.
could, Spain would. I would say they should pick him in if he's start lineup. They usually don't, however. But if he doesn't go, it's still a miss for that team in terms of depth.
No, as you say that, not injured, but again, our producer, Stefan, shout out to, we have to shout out our host, Last
Yeah.
Man Standing Productions. He brought up something very interesting to me, and I've noticed it as well too. The hair is not
Yeah.
in this provisional
It
squad.
was announced. It was announced.
Right? No. In terms of normally for friendly and
Yeah,
stuff, he's
normally
and
no,
he
they have
may
a lot
not.
of-
Do you think that is a crime?
No.
Not really, no.
What the gene is this? That's
No,
a
so,
crime.
no. So, of recent, maybe it is now because United finally have another form. He actually catching himself, but their standard keeper, Unai Simeon, is
Yeah,
is
he's
their keeper.
solid, he's
He
so
is their
solid,
keeper.
He's really
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is their keeper at the moment. They have the he should go to over Nice, but he shouldn't start over City.
No,
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
that's just it. That is
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he should start,
Yeah.
but he should be on that clean.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Yeah, because now Kyrie, Simon, Raya, De Gea. The three keepers, go with them.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, so youths, the best young players for the World Cup. So let me just throw some names out there, of course.
The
Now,
biggest one is
Vinny, for sure.
Yeah.
oh,
Rodrigo from Brazil as well. Yeah.
Right? There's one I don't. Okay, let me do be better, but Gavi did not deserve. Anyway, let's not go there. But Gavi did not deserve to be so high on that list. That's all I will say.
what about the Le Blues?
Right? You come in there?
Oh, I thought
So-
I thought we were in top. The first
No,
one.
no, you didn't see. You didn't watch Ballon d'Or
No.
voting?
Best young player went to like to Gavi himself, but they passed over Bellingham. Next big name, big hit. He should have won.
Bellingham?
Musiala for Germany. Come on, he should have won. Over.
Way better season than Gavi, right?
And?
Which camera you pretty this camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Continue, no, but you're being disrespectful to Camavinga, one
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Come on, what does Gavi want?
Yeah.
What does Gavi, but there's not that kind of show.
He's
Sorry.
He's not that sure yet. I keep saying he's not that sure. Not
No,
yet.
upset. How Gavi win that?
In Gavi's defense,
Oh,
guys,
yes, hear you.
Gavi's presence on the field for Barca and for Spain elevates the quality of those teams.
I don't know it.
Unfortunately, those teams, as a Barca fan, those teams simply just are not that good right now, right? But Gavi on that team, in place of somebody like Busquets, for example, Barca is chalk and cheese different, totally different. He adds so much more dynamism and intensity to his gameplay. He's kind of like a bulldog. He wrecks plays. His recovery rate is actually insane, and then he links up, and he's pretty intelligent in the attack, as well as he turns really well, and his 1v1 attacking, his 1v1 against players is really good, especially for his size, as a 5 foot like 8 or 9 or 50. Gavi has presence.
Yeah.
Does he deserve to be ahead of Camavinga, etc.? I can't answer that, but.
We can answer for you.
Yeah, we can answer you. All right, moving right along.
But his name deserves to be called up there.
Right.
He's one of the best young youths right now.
I agree, you know.
But
I agree.
the fellas that had lost should have won.
Or at least
Yeah,
place
but-
higher,
yeah,
wicked.
they have better
I'm
season.
and I'm not even going to
Yeah.
say Saka, because Saka did not win. I'm not going to be
Yeah,
that guy.
fair.
I'm not.
Fair.
He deserves to be on the list, but not high up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call Saka, but Camavinga, those guys, no, man.
Yeah.
So Vinny, Gavi, Pedri,
Yeah.
please don't laugh at me. I never pronounce his name properly. I say it from now, the French young guy.
Aurelien?
No, the other guy, the French young from Real Madrid now. I can't say his name.
It took a minute.
Right,
It took a minute.
that I cannot say that
His
name.
first name is Aurelien.
Yeah.
Aurelien, right? I
That's
cannot.
much easier.
I humbly apologize to you, but I cannot say that name.
France midfield going to be more like Tukumeni,
Camavinga for
and
sure.
somebody else is going to make up that third person, and they're going to be killed. It's going to be good to watch.
Yeah.
France
Now we
is
have Jude Bellingham,
Yeah, of course.
Anthony, who has been mashing up really nicely for
From Brazil.
for Man U, doing well.
Yeah,
We have
you do well.
Musiala,
Yes. Yeah.
Alfonso Davies,
Oh boy, Canadian.
So he's going to
Yeah.
carry Canada.
but Jonathan David is going to help shoulder
Yeah,
that
he's
burden. Come
Yeah,
on,
I mean, he's-
come on.
Nobody the name.
Yeah,
is
for sure.
Davies, but David, I mean, yeah, he's the person that gets the assists. Brings it.
Okay.
Scores.
Sa, Senegal. I know you'll do none of those players. I don't want you to follow proper football, right? Kevin, we know, right? Sa,
Which
Senegal.
side is this one?
Senegal.
Give me first name.
From Watford.
Oh, it's Mali. Oh, what? Yes.
Ismail
Yeah.
Sarr.
They have plenty stars in Senegal.
No, yeah, we spend one Sa, you know, the main Sa.
That's-
The main
that's
Sa.
stars, you know.
The main Sa. Big up Sa.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I want to shout out a name. Please, people, don't kill me in the comments. Takefusa Kubo from Japan.
No, it's not.
You know who I'm talking about,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
right? Real Sociedad.
Yeah.
Solid. Again, Japan have some
He's had a good
players.
season.
Yeah, he passed through that. They make Spain team.
True.
He went from Barca to Real and then loans and stuff to now Sociedad. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be a good presence for Japan. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the big boys now.
Okay.
Who are the big boys are we looking at for the World Cup? Who are the guys? No, not the game changers, just the big names. Call some big names that you're expecting to shine.
Mane, Kane.
Again, let me say this one more time. I agree with Emmanuel. Who big names are we expecting to
That's the
shine?
big names for the
Right.
teams. That's the big names for the
Okay,
teams.
that you expecting to shine.
For
No,
their
I'm not
teams, for their
calling.
teams,
All right.
That's what it
For their
is.
teams?
Big names,
You
big
had to
names.
choose the
That
first
you're
two,
expecting to
Messi
shine.
versus Ronaldo again.
Yeah.
Those are the two big names there.
Yeah.
That you're expecting to shine.
To
You all understand the
or to
question,
shine?
huh?
Okay, to shine.
All right.
No, I expect Messi to shine, to be honest. I expect him to shine.
Okay.
How do you feel about Gabriel Jesus for Brazil?
As a big to shine,
To shine.
To shine.
I think he'll do well.
I wish I could see the pretty face. I love it.
Because he's having a good season with Arsenal.
Yeah. I think he'll do well with that team. Because you don't have to carry the team, you see.
Yes, and I think that is what helps him a lot. When it's not on his shoulder, correct.
He's around, but I think he'll carry the goal burden for Brazil. I think he'll be shared among the front three.
Mane for sure. Mane is the biggest
sure,
name
Right,
to
but
shine.
it's about the big names. I find you all. Come on, some big names. Some big names.
What do you think of Van Dijk? Have a bad
Big
season,
name,
isn't
no, but solid defense. He might be different, yeah. I agree with that. You're being disrespectful. What a Modric.
Yeah. Key.
Madrid,
Big player.
yeah.
Key.
My main challenge for Modric, and Modric is great, but Modric is old.
He's old as
No,
well,
he's
and most of the
old.
team as well. Yeah.
And a lot of the team is also
Yeah.
like a age. So the question for me is, I don't doubt their quality. I love watching Modric play. Man, it's incredible. He's imperious. But in World Cup, when men bring in their fittest squads,
He built like a baby.
can
Yeah.
Croatia run a full 90 minutes?
So, answer to that would be you pick the team to cover the run for him. So he doesn't have to do shuttling up and down. He's screening and making plays that he needs to make. He doesn't have to do it. He doesn't have to make the run he does normally. Breaks play up, pass the ball on. 10-5 yards, even 10-5 yards, he doesn't have to go up the field, down the field. He does it for the I think it's the Euros, when he plays in the final, right? No, it's World Cup.
World Cup final.
Correct.
Right? He was 32 or 33 then, and offered that injury place.
And now he's 4 years old.
Yeah, he's
that.
older now, right? But he's still that, rather than like,
Older, he have how many more trophies?
exactly.
True.
And then
Yeah.
so much more knowledge he has now too. I think he just needs to run 10-5 yards across, and he'll make so much of a difference in that Croatia side.
Because that's how it
Yeah.
works right now for
Yeah.
in
Correct.
and it works really well. Everybody else does all the intense running.
Yeah, that is absolutely. Took a minute, does all the running. Cruz and Modric just does the moving around, pass the play. Yeah, control the tempo.
What about Benzema?
Yes.
Yeah?
So I love Benzema.
Yeah.
I can't deny the man's class,
Yeah.
and I'm really hopeful that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue his form going into
I
this
think
too.
he will. I think he will. And then Muller from but Neuer. How do you feel about Neuer as Germany's number one keeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
got one mistakes now.
Correct.
Yeah, he got one like
He's really old to be that sweeper keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got one mistakes. Yeah, I agree.
Just taking is having a really good season between.
Yeah,
True.
solid.
Yeah.
True.
He has been for a while, not just this season. Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
pretty consistent.
Solid, yeah.
He should be the starter.
Once you
Yeah.
have brittle defenders, you're going to just face more goals will score. But
Correct.
Again, this season in particular has been really.
And Belgium, KDB.
Yeah, of course.
KDB, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
So-
it. Yeah.
Now
flow
we
it.
getting the names correct.
Yeah, but I want to upset you all.
Okay.
Christian Pulisic for America.
Oh, Pulisic.
Nah. Aronson might do a little better
Big
than
name.
him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aronson might do a little
I
better.
was
So,
saying,
yeah.
okay.
Aronson do well in that.
Leeds have 1 or 2 American players who play in really well. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Captain America, they like to make him up.
They love him up, but Lewandowski has a big name. He has to show up this World Cup. Could be his last, and
Correct.
he has to show up.
Correct.
He has to show up.
Because he
And
made a win Champions League for a
the
while
Mexican
again.
Ocho,
Yeah.
so
Who, sorry?
the Mexican,
Yeah.
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 Any love for Neymar?
As a big player, let's be
You know,
real. Let's be real.
he's
To
a
be fair,
he's a big player for them, but I don't know. He's just going to take most of the pressure off the rest of the team. But to finish and to make the difference, I think it will be the rest of the squad.
what about your boy Son, Korea?
So
Big name.
He was, but he haven't tough season now. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's there.
So-
He's their player.
He is their player,
He's
so
their player.
he will score.
He's their player.
I hope so. I really hope so.
He in a group where goals will score him.
That France
Yeah.
team they're not gonna rely on Benzema.
No.
Nah, definitely
With
not.
all the youths they have, they're
Yeah.
not gonna treat Benzema nice at all.
You find so? You think?
They never treat him nice
They're
anyway.
not
So
they're not
yeah.
studying.
Yeah, but they'll have a weapon in the left hand side.
Yeah, but they're not going to be like the service that he relying on from Real.
Fair.
He's not gonna get that
Fair.
from that France team. At least I don't think so.
Fair. I don't know.
Big names again. Okay, so let's what about some big keepers? So you mentioned big keepers for the World Cup.
Ocho.
Yeah, Ochoa of
Whoever
course.
goal for Uruguay is going to be a big keeper.
It is a big name. I'm just blanking on the
Is
name
still
right.
keeping for that? Is he?
I think he left now, but
Is he keeping for them still? But if he keeping for them, he's the next OG World Cup keeper, Loris. a keeper, and he has a lot to prove to Kevin because
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
club captain.
Yeah.
Brazil keeper. That's the one I think will be.
Who they choose normally?
Who will they choose? Exactly. Who will they choose? Normally Alisson. In my opinion, better keeper than Alisson, right? But
Yeah, but that's a tough one,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, better keeper, but you're not better distributor.
Correct. I fully agree with that one. Edison can distribute the ball.
both of them could. To be honest with you, both of them can. I think.
They both can, but Edison better.
I think
Yeah, I agree.
Alisson
Alisson
over.
is a better shot stopper.
I think
Yeah.
over longer sample size, bigger sample size, Alisson has proven to be the better distributor over Alisson. I agree. But I think when you need the most penalty saves, Alisson is a better penalty saver than Edison. I
Correct.
think shot stopper as well, longer reach, Alisson wins it as well. But I think
it's a little tighter there.
The mistake every other game from Alisson in the World Cup.
yeah, I think I'm mistakes in the football.
Yeah. Get over What
What
about
about-
this guy Navas?
Oh no, you call your wrong name, but go ahead.
That's a good name too.
Yeah,
Navas
you call your own
from
name.
Costa Rica.
You call your wrong name, but sure. I was going to say Emiliano Martinez. Big keeper.
Last year I was all on board with him, but this year no. For Aston Villa, horrible.
Yeah, but when you have Mings in front of you and stuff, I mean, to be fair,
Okay,
and I love Mings, but Mings has not
So,
been doing it
yeah,
this
who they
year.
have in
Yeah.
front? Romero
Come on,
and
top man, Martinez and
Ma-
Subway, big
yeah,
defender.
Martinez and
No,
Romero.
they can't
So-
say big defender, they say Martinez.
Big inside, big in hands.
Big in hands.
Yeah.
They can't say big in hands. They can't say big in
Quality.
Yeah, that's long in it.
Yeah.
Right, but fine,
Yeah,
fine.
Romero
right,
from
fine.
Spurs, so yeah, I know it's that, yeah.
They have better defenders in front of him for Argentina than it does fast and Villa.
Yeah.
So I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
And Argentina needed that defense
Yeah.
to pick up.
Yeah.
And I was all on board for it last year, but this year, just because of his performance in for Aston Villa this year,
Yeah.
again, second
Alright, so
thoughts.
let's get into some of the popular topics quickly as we're winding down. So Golden Boot prediction?
No, I think you're too to say what.
Too early?
And-
Come
and
on,
it-
you think of
and-
the hot,
and
the hot
this is
stuff,
what-
hot stuff, what do you think?
Harry Kane, again.
I love
He
it.
got it last year, last World Cup, sorry.
But I
So-
got 5 goals on my that.
And 5
Yeah, it was-
penalties.
that's
all
plenty.
penalties,
Yeah.
For
No,
World
but
Cup.
England only scored from set pieces,
Yeah.
so all of those were from penalties. So
I know it's a tough question, but you
How you
know.
feel about Benzema taking it again? I don't know.
if he gets the service,
Because they're in a group where they could score goals, you see.
Correct.
That's why I say Mbappe or Benzema could be one, you know.
Mane have to be up there. So
Good shout.
yeah,
Mane plays for Senegal.
Yeah.
Good shout. And now, as we're saying that, I already have my prediction for the finals. Senegal, Brazil. That's it.
What your brackets is well done, eh?
Yeah,
oh, I didn't check the brackets.
Senegal, Brazil.
So
that's my prediction. Done and dusted. Senegal and Senegal to lift it. That is my bold prediction for the World Cup. And not just on
Yeah.
AFCON, not just on the other qualifying and all that. No, they have a great team, and I think they will catch some teams off guard.
Yeah.
And a lot of the players are playing in the top flight, so they have the fitness. Not to say that they're just coming over from some league that we don't know, and they're playing ball. So that is my bold prediction for the World Cup.
Senegal defense is
That's the thing.
Chelsea defense,
They
the
have,
keeper and the Koulibaly.
they have those left back who right back. Buana Sarr from Bayern Munich who already.
Yeah, no, but they have this decent guy too from League One as well. No, there's some decent.
That's
Trust
all.
me.
When you look at the
How
squad,
long
you'll
is
be
that?
surprised.
The only player that's not playing top flight right now is Sarr. That's it. Because he's playing for Watford.
Yeah,
He's not playing
Mhm.
top flight, like Premier
I can
Division.
see the squad, to be honest.
Yeah, when you check out the squad, you'll
Don't worry, you'll
be
see.
pleasantly
Squad
surprised.
is actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good squad. They have plenty of
Yeah,
talent.
crazy.
I think that's why Ghana might actually do okay too because they have plenty of talent, but again, it's tactics and performances. But
God, no. I'm sorry. I'm really
they
sorry
can't
to
come
do
on
that
the
to
group,
you.
I mean, they have good talent.
I'm sorry to do that to you.
Yeah,
But yeah, we saw them. We
We saw
watched them
them. We went heavy
extensively, bro.
on them for
Right, extensively. Went heavy into that.
Yeah.
Not saying we're experts, but
Yeah.
you know. So as we are winding down our first episode, I want to thank everyone for coming through, and of course, people watching on YouTube and all the various platforms. Let us know who are your favorite picks. What's your controversial predictions? Let us know who you think is going to get Golden Boot. Who the team that you normally back?
Yeah.
right? And let's keep it clean. We don't need any controversy. We know Qatar, there's a lot of things going on and stuff and whatnot. But let's just let's keep it fun, and of course let us know where you're watching us from as well too. And of course look out for us occasionally coming up with some more football content for you guys. I want to thank my audience, I want to thank our producers, and thank the staff at Last Man Standing Production, yeah, always supporting us. And I want to thank Shamir and Kevin for making the time, of course. And yeah, we'll sign off there. And don't forget, guys, Senegal, Brazil, I said it, right? Just remember, right here, after you guys here, sometimes I bring some kind of left-wing predictions, and not saying always right, but you know, I'm just telling you, watch and see. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm very excited. And I saw this, you saw the stadiums?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Awesome, yeah.
And each stadium has a theme. Not saying that the others in the past didn't, but the themes are kind of deep, right? Are rooted into the Qatar culture. There's one that's shaped like a tent on the top, real nice. And some of them are emulating as well to some international stadiums as well. They took some, of course, the Bayern Munich famous stadium, and they took some elements from America as well. So they implemented some decent elements, and then I think to the seating into some of them is very interesting. There's one too that's made out of only shipping containers.
Okay.
And then when they break it down, it's going to go right back as shipping containers. So they tried to do a lot of things that was energy effective, and it's real nice, beautiful. So do some research, don't be too harsh. I know people are upset, you know, we have a World Cup in the middle of Christmas, or close to Christmas time and the festive period, and mashing up our EPL, but you know, say what. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming through, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back very soon on the airways. Take care.